What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to some freaking Battlefield 4 on PC in ultra maximum worst quality possible. Okay, so if you guys don't know, I actually play mainly on Xbox console. Xbox One has been the next gen. This is what I was hoping for, I was waiting for. And, you know, for Battlefield 4, it did improve for sure. But the quality still wasn't that great, and we still had a lot of issues. Nobody uses their microphone on the Xbox, especially the lobbies. I was looking at some statistics, and Xbox One has the least amount of players. PC is an incredible amount, so I always get a lot of requests for it, and I finally did it. This is actually using one of my friend's accounts, QWERTY, who hangs out in some of my live streams. If you guys ever do want to check that out, it'll be linked in the description down below. I'm going to talk more about that in a few minutes here, but he let me use his account, so I got to go on to Origin and just used snipers. I used a bit of LMG as well. The assault rifle was pretty basic class loadout that was set up, but I got to try it out on PC. And the way I did this, if you guys don't know, I have a Mac. Okay, I got almost 2 years ago, I think now, I got an iMac that is pretty tricked out. It's got an i7 processor. It's got 16 gigabytes of RAM, and it's a good computer. And what I actually did was I partitioned and took part of the hard drive and set it up as a PC. So that's what Mac has. It's called Boot Camp. So I actually boot camped my computer so I could play some PC games. And if you guys have been tuning into my live streams, I actually stream on the PC side of my computer. So I shut it down, and then when you start it up, you hold the button and it brings it in to a Windows version, which I just downloaded. Actually, I'm using an unregistered version of Windows, so the screen's just black and everything, but it still works. I just can't get the updates and things like that. But anyways, I'm using that, and it doesn't work quite as well as I hoped. As you can see for that, for the Battlefield 4 gameplay, I have everything on ultra low, and while recording, it doesn't actually look this bad when I'm playing it, but the recording doesn't come out super good. I actually used XSplit to record this. I've seen a few other programs like DxTory. Some people use OBS to record, if you guys are familiar with that. I was using XSplit for this. And the big constraint, though, was that my computer actually overheats pretty easily. The exhaust location for the fan on the iMac is, now that I've thought about it and looked at it more, been using it, it's pretty flawed because it's like underneath a panel. So when I run it super hot, I'm live streaming or trying to record and playing an intense game like Battlefield, it gets really hot. So I have to kind of manage that. But it still runs, and it runs relatively smoothly. I played about 8 or so games, and this was one of them. I actually did pretty good with the sniper, which it's a bit of a challenge actually adjusting to the mouse and keyboard, but I see why people like it. Especially for Battlefield, this is something I always talk about on the Xbox controller. It feels latent, you know, it doesn't have a very quick, prompt response like, for instance, Call of Duty does. But when you're playing on the computer, you get exactly what you're looking for, kind of in response time and movement and everything, and it was a lot more satisfying to play. And at the same time, you have so much more customization. All the private servers I saw, you could even vote on what map you want to play next. You can talk to the other team as well, and that feels more like the social environment that I was hoping to have on the Xbox One, and how Battlefield 3 was per se. What they had in Battlefield 3, at least on the Xbox. And by the way, guys, whenever I mention Xbox 360 and Xbox One, I'm always talking about just previous and next gen. So the same thing applies for the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4. I'm just using it as Xbox reference because that's what I use, okay? Anyways, back on the previous gen, you had the ability to use team chat, so you could talk to everybody on the team. And at that point, especially on consoles, there was a lot more communication and much more of a community where you can set the chat to team, go into a mic server, just search for mic, and that was how I did my YOLO on the Battlefield episodes, which have been insanely popular. Well, that same thing doesn't apply on Battlefield 4. And also, the Xbox One version of this, people still haven't made any mic servers. From what I've heard, the PlayStation 4, they do have mic servers up. I don't have a PlayStation 4, though, so I can't interact with those people. So I'm possibly going to be trying it out in PC. That being said, this is the freaking quality of graphics. And, you know, it's not as good as the Xbox One because it's on max low settings, but it might make for some good videos, so I might try it out. The thing that I'm going to be doing, though, I believe, is upgrading and getting a good PC for gaming, for streaming, for recording, and everything. That's what I think I'm going to be doing, and I think I'm going to do some live streaming this upcoming week. I'll make some more videos to update you guys. A lot of my stuff is passed for school now. I have 2 finals left, which I'm super stoked about. Then I'm going to be completely done with school completely. I'm going to be a college graduate, which is incredible. I got a few awards, which I'm pretty stoked about, but I'm going to be doing some live streaming and see if I can get some donations. And if you guys are interested in you know, me getting a PC, doing some better videos on PC, as well as you guys saw my DayZ stuff, get higher quality recording for that, as well as a variety of other games that I'm going to be implementing. I've noticed a lot of the YouTubers who have been doing incredibly successful are all on PC. And I've been missing out on a lot of trends, you know. I do this for fun, just in my own time, but it's cool to be able to build my fan base and build my subscriber base at the same time. So, gotta give you guys entertainment that's quality and that you want to see. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to drop it a like. That's all I ask in return for this amazing free content. If you want to check out the previous video, you can hear my last view from the mountain, talking about what the next Call of Duty Advanced Warfare needs to have, or the recommended for my last And We Are Live that I did live in a live stream. I thought the gameplay was pretty good. Hopefully you guys did too. I got a few sniper kills, which is definitely difficult, especially to a new mouse and keyboard type of player like myself. So, more commentaries coming soon. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. This is StoneMouse64, signing out.